What did the unions do to poor Drew Barrymore's face? Here she is before the union, after, before, after. What did they do to our little darling poor dingbat Drew Barrymore? She crossed the line. They call it scabbing. And I'm all for it. Anyone who ever wants to break their union's rules, that's how Dad did it. That's how real men and women do it who are responsible for their own merit and their own job. You do not need collective bargaining. That's my opinion.
I deeply apologize to writers. I deeply apologize to unions.
Whoopi Goldberg and The View hosts are scabbing against WGA strike. Scandal, the actor. This article is about how they give Whoopi Goldberg a pass, and Sunny Host and all The View, they're allowed to scab, and the WGA does not come after them. But then when the Drew Barrymore show goes back to work and put on a show just like The View, all of the internet dogpiled her until she cried and had to change her mind.
I deeply apologize.
Let's get to the article. Drew Barrymore is off TV after a PR debacle amid the Hollywood strikes. Meanwhile, Whoopi Goldberg remains on The View. And critics want to know why. Goldberg, a SAG-AFTRA member, has been co-hosting the ABC show throughout the writer and actor strikes that have left the entertainment industry reeling. Good. Quote, I've come to the conclusion that Whoopi and other hosts of The View are indeed scabbing, unquote, says actor Josh Molina of Scandal and West Wing fame, told Page Six.
I wanted to own a decision so that it wasn't a PR protected situation, and I would just take full responsibility for my actions.
Once again, this is how Democrats and liberals work. Rules for thee, not for me. They're getting away with it. They really don't end up backing or supporting the unions they claim to support. Their poor little Drew Barrymore was torn to shreds on social media last week after announcing her plans to bring back her daytime endeavor, quote, The Drew Barrymore Show, leading her to quickly and tearfully reverse course. So this is what Hollywood liberals and union people did to her. They made her cry. This is how they treat women. This is how feminist Democrats treat women. They made her cry. Barrymore, they emotionally abused her in public, and she goes online and she's weeping. Please forgive me.
I know there's just nothing I can do that will make this okay for those it is not okay with.
Here's what they're saying, funny, that people didn't do the same thing with other talk show hosts. People in America are such hypocrites. They're hating Drew Barrymore, but not Whoopi Goldberg, for example, of The View. If you want to call her a scab, call everyone out. If you want to call Barrymore a scab, just call everyone out.
This is bigger than me, and there are other people's jobs on the line.
The Writers Guild of America, which I used to be a member of, and I was begging to get out. I had to join them in order to work in Hollywood, so I was always resentful of the Writers Guild. Trashy communist spokesperson told Page Six Wednesday it would continue to picket The View. They go, hey, we're picketing them, okay? And would be outside the show's New York City studios Thursday and Friday saying, quote, the Guild has picketed and will continue to picket struck shows that are in production during the strike. They're going, hey, we are picketing The View. They don't care because Whoopi Goldberg is Godzilla. And Whoopi Goldberg goes up and says, yeah, go ahead and picket, little trashy fellow liberal Democrats, little trashy fellow communists against meritocracy. Go ahead and picket. We're going to work. We're scabs going to work. What are you going to do about it? Go pick on Drew. Go get Drew Barrymore.
I want to just put one foot in front of the other and make a show that's there for people, regardless of anything else that's happening in the world.
In July, Goldberg explained why she and her co-host are still at the table, despite the actress herself being a SAG member. Quote, like the soap operas and game shows and new shows, we work under a different kind of contract, which is called the network code, which means that we are allowed to continue on. She explains, basically, it means the rules don't apply to me. I have a real job. My job's important. All you guys should go and strike and lose your income and I'll be fine. My crew and my audience will be fine. Quote, as we're not actors at the table acting, the view is a different kind of context. So that's why we're still able to work, unquote. Oh, yeah. Okay, Whoopi. I guess you're not an actor. She's in the Screen Actors Guild, but she's not an actor. Do you see how this works? Man, the rules just never apply. They apply to you, but not to me. Then subscribe. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. We will keep bringing you the news. I'm Doug in Exile.